Does sunscreen leads vitamin D deficiency? So this is the question people frequently asked when advised to use sunscreen into their daily routine, and this is the topic I am going to talk about today. So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Ankita Damecha, homeopathic consultant and a cosmetologist, answering a most frequently asked question about the sunscreen. So yes, that is true that sunscreen blocks UVB rays that are responsible for the synthesis of the vitamin D into our skin. But at the same time, it highly reduces the risk of skin cancer and the DNA damage that occurs due to the exposure to harmful UV rays. Also, as I said in my last video, that no sunscreen can filter out the 100% of the UV rays, as SPF 15 gives 93% of the protection, SPF 30 gives 97% of the protections, and SPF 50 gives 98% of the protection. So no sunscreen protect you 100%. So there are the chances that the 3 to 10% of the exposure are still there even after applying the sunscreen. Other thing is that most of the people apply less than the recommended amount of the sunscreen, so there are the less chances that you develop vitamin D deficiency due to the sunscreen application. Now see, the sun protection is highly recommended where the UV index is 3 or above, which we have in majority of the cities in India most days of the year. Plus the majority of the vitamin D we get is from the cholesterol which is present in our skin when it exposed to the sun. So it is also important to get the sun exposure daily. So for the concerns of vitamin D deficiency, 20 to 30 minutes of unprotected sun exposure between the hours of 8 to 10 a.m. in the morning 3 to 4 times a week is enough for your body to maintain the optimal level of the vitamin D. So spend time out being physically active, either by going for a brisk walk or doing outdoor yoga and meditation. Also, the level of the vitamin D can be maintained with the supplementations which are sold over the counter in the different form, like the capsule pills, chewable candies, and the sachet. But however, it is always advisable to consult a doctor before taking any kind of the supplementation. There are also the cases where the people who spend time outdoor and have a reasonable amount of the UV exposure, but still they face the vitamin D deficiency. The best way to be sure is to get your blood tested and speak to your doctor for the supplementation if you are vitamin D deficient, and adapt the lifestyle with the healthy sun exposure daily, because maintaining the vitamin D level is very important to keep your bone and muscles healthy and strong. In fact, for overall health, vitamin D is crucial, because over exposure to the UV radiation is never recommended, even for those who are vitamin D deficient. So the vitamin D deficiency should not be the reason to skip the sunscreen. That is why make a habit to use the sunscreen to your daily routine, and at the same time do not forget to get your daily dose of vitamin D either by unprotected exposure in the morning or by the supplementation. So there are few more questions regarding the sunscreen that I will be answering in my next video. So stay tuned and like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.